First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Well, a new visitor center celebrating New York's past, present, and future in electricity was unveiled Friday morning in Utica. And on the line right now to talk about that is Mario Roefaro from the New York Power Authority. Before we get into what you're going to talk about, Mario, we do want to let you know that one of our dedicated listeners, Ann in Rome, says to say hello and that she was like a work mother to you at one point.
Ann is the absolute very best, and Ann, thank you for the kind words. Yes, Ann was my work mom.
Yeah, she said she loves you, and she's glad that you're doing well.
And we love her too. So
she is the best. Thank you.
So Mario, this is a pretty, and I guess I didn't realize how incredible this visitor center is going to be, and I knew there was always a kind of a partnership between the Power Authority and the Utica Zoo. You guys have been really good friends collectively throughout the years, but tell us a little bit more about the New York Energy Zone. Yeah,
so the John S. Dyson New York Energy Zone is NYPA's newest and fourth admission-free visitor center. So everything we do out of our visitor centers are free to the general public. There's no cost associated with it. And the Energy Zone, as you said earlier, really takes people on a trip through time, past, present, and future. From the time of Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison up until present day, and then looking out into the future. And we have a great way of illustrating that and showing that through really immersive experiences and exhibits. We worked with famed Hollywood cinematographer Douglas Trumbull, who actually developed a new kind of 3D movie theater called the Magi 3D system. And we actually have that 3D movie theater in this facility coupled with a custom 11-minute video of a young girl who travels back in time with Nikola Tesla and shows him all of the things that he's created and how it has helped propel not only New York State, but the entire country into the energy future. And then that movie looks into the future as well. So it's just a really, really cool video that we had made. We also have over 20 hands-on exhibits. You can, fly a virtual drone over power lines, collecting data points and answering questions. You can actually go into a whole 170-degree mini theater with two consoles, and you can pretend to be a control room operator managing the grid. Lots and lots of really, really fun, cool things, a very large digital timeline where you can see the history of not only the New York Power Authority, but our sister agencies and also all the other major utilities in the country, a map table where you can actually create your own microgrid on top of, it looks like a TV screen, and these little figures have QR codes, so the TV recognizes what figure you put on the TV, and you actually create your own microgrid.
Mario, it's very interesting, all these things that you've outlined here. I guess one of the things that popped into my head is how big is this facility? It's located next to the Utica Zoo?
Yeah, we're right outside the Utica Zoo, and as you said, we do have a long history with the Utica Zoo. They've hosted our annual wildlife festival for 10 years. Andrea and the team at the zoo are just fantastic. It's about a 15,000 square foot facility. We have two levels. The main level is really the exhibit hall level and lobby, and then on the lower level, we've also built a state-of-the-art STEM center where we hope and we are planning to partner with the local education community and institutions to create STEM programming for the kids in our area.
Yeah, I wanted to follow up on that. I would assume this will be a hotspot for why can't I think of the words?
Field trips.
Field trips. Thank you.
Schools and stuff.
But I'm wondering as well. Is there an education component where schools go in and it actually becomes like a program or a class? Is that something that's been done? You mentioned there were other facilities around the state that have already opened. This is the newest one. Go ahead.
No, absolutely, yes. We have our Niagara Power Vista out in Niagara. We have a our Hawkins Point Visitor Center in Messina, and then our Blenheim Gilboa Visitor Center in Schoharie County. And we do field trips at all of these locations. And they all have STEM components as well. This facility, we do have the STEM classroom that I outlined, but we also have pretty much all of the exhibits that you see have STEM components, the science, technology, engineering, and math. And the way that it is taught with field trips will really act as a very good tool for teachers to have in our community and from outside the community to bring them in. And everybody who comes in receives an RFID badge. It's called a Power Pass. So when you come in, you scan your Power Pass, and you put in your email address, and everything that you do there, all of the badges that you win, all of the scores that you win on the exhibits, and all of the unique photo opportunities we have at the facility gets saved to that card, and then when you leave, it gets emailed to you, so you have those forever.
Very cool.
So just for everybody's point of reference, the location of the energy zone, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mario, is to the right, the front right of the main entrance of the Utica Zoo. So where the gift shop is, it'll be over to the right-hand side of the gift shop right before you go in the main gate. Is that correct?
It's actually right when you're coming up Utica Zoo Way. Before you really get into the zoo parking lot, there's a parking lot for the John F. Dyson New York Energy Zone, and you pull in right there. It's actually right before Children's Zoo. Okay,
all right, perfect. I'm glad that you clarified with me on that. We had one person asking when it will be open to the public.
Our anticipated opening date is May 10th. And we are strongly encouraging folks to go online. Hopefully over the next week or so, our online system for reservations will be up. We are looking at opening probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the beginning with scheduled 60-minute tours. Obviously, everyone's safety for not only our guests but also our employees with COVID. So we'll be doing that, and then hopefully in the near future we'll be open 7 days a week as we intend.
And Tom in Utica wondered if Old Sparky will be on display from Sing Sing at the museum and visiting center.
I think we're going to have to
hold off on that.
We might disappoint, but we do have a Jacob's ladder and a very nice, I think it might be the second largest plasma ball in the country too. So
that's pretty cool.
What's a plasma ball?
Yeah, that's what I say.
A plasma ball is it's really just a large glass ball, and inside of it you have electricity, and when you put your hand on it, it's one of those things where the electricity kind of focuses on it. It gets all red. You've probably seen it on like a desktop version.
Sure.
Yeah. When I was a kid,
thunderbolts, lightning bolts.
It was like a little globe, and you would touch it, and the electric would go to where you were touching. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. This is just a lot bigger.
And one more thing: who is John Tyson?
Dyson.
So
Dyson.
John Dyson was actually our chairman and CEO from 1979 to 1984. He also He also came up with the New York or I Love New York slogan as well. But John was very paramount here in NYPA, and he actually established the Clark Energy Center, which is just a stone's throw away from our facility here at the zoo, and we're tethered to that in our transmission facility.
All right, very interesting. Do you have any more questions or anything else we should know about the John Dyson, I
don't have any more questions, facility. But if we've left anything out, Mario, feel free to let us know right now.
No, I really appreciate the time you guys afforded us, and we're very excited. This has been a long journey, and we're very excited to be opening up to the public relatively soon. I implore everybody to take a look at our website, nypa.gov. If you look under the Communities tab, you can find the New York Energy Zone. You can see some photos. You can read all about our facility. And hopefully in the next week or so, that reservation system will go live and folks can start reserving their time slots.
All right. And I think the partnership and to have that facility located right at the Utica Zoo is really a perfect match. And we're really happy that it's finally going to be open soon to the public. Thank you so much, Mario Roefaro from the New York Power Authority.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.